Hey everyone, it's Chris with Exponential Growth Educators, and we sit down today with Elizabeth Riley. In this short video, she talks about what drives her today. I think you're going to be amazed after you sit down for just a few minutes and listen to Elizabeth talk about what gets her going day to day and what moves the needle for her. Again, click the link below to like, subscribe, and follow us, and go have yourselves a great day. Things have went well. They're going well. What is it that you're still in production and you keep doing it each year? It gets better and better, which is awesome on top of itself. But what really drives Elizabeth today? What is it that says we're getting out of bed? What's the gas in the engine, for lack of a better term?
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be in this industry. I'm grateful to be able to do what I do. I have the flexibility to be a mom, right? I mean, I don't miss my kids' things. I'm very, very involved. I have a ton of time freedom and financial freedom that I never had before. And so I feel like I have a responsibility to be a good steward with that freedom, right? And so what drives me is helping people. I want to lift others as I climb. Very lonely at the top in whatever you do, right? Sure. And I think sometimes people get to the top and they're like, okay, I made it, whatever, but who did you help on the way? Who's alongside you? So for me, I want to help other people reach their goals and their dreams. And everybody's going to be different. I was talking to somebody the other day and she said, well, my goal next year is to do 12 transactions in the year. So one a month. I'm like, awesome. Let's figure out how to get you there. Right? So it doesn't have to be, they don't have to be aligned with what you're doing, but you can still help each other grow and build. And so for me, what drives me is the fact that we've been given an amazing opportunity in this company. You're an owner, I'm an owner. As owners, we can help change people's lives. And there's never been really a real estate company. I mean, maybe you have. Have you ever talked to anybody in real estate that can say, well, this company changed my life? I just don't.
Typically not in a positive direction.
Right. And so I just think that we have an opportunity to share this amazing experience in this amazing company. And so that's what drives me. It's just, I mean, today we're hosting a business planning class, and I'm going to probably have about 75 agents there. Well, I'm not paid to do this. In fact, I pay money like to reserve rooms and things like that to get people together, because I love community. I love collaboration. I love helping be a part of our culture, right? And so I'm super excited that I get to go in front of all these agents and we all get to help and brainstorm and build each other up. So that's what drives me. Financial doesn't drive me anymore. I don't know that it ever did. That was never my financial, obviously you want to have that financial freedom, but I wasn't ever one of those people that said, okay, I'm going to make X amount of money. I don't set goals like that for me. But I just think that's what drives me. If we're all winning, I mean, the world is a better place. And if we're all doing well financially, then we can contribute and participate and make our communities a better place, make our schools a better place, right? So Glenn talked about at our EXPCon event last year, he talked about pain versus purpose. And that was powerful for me, because once you get out of the pain, once you get out that hamster wheel, right? Once you get a little bit of that time freedom or financial freedom or whatever you're looking for and need in your life, then what's your purpose? And your purpose can be so much bigger than yourself. And that's what I'm excited about. So, same thing with my husband. My husband was Dell Computer for 25 years. May of this year, earlier this year, he was global. So with the pandemic, you're not doing a whole lot globally, right? But he would sit in his office day in and day out, and I could just see that spark leaving him. And I said, why are we doing this? He's like, well, because this is what I do. I've been here for 25 years. I was like, yeah, just because we've done that always one way, why do we have to do that now? Our kids are still young. We're missing out on this opportunity to really like be present. And he said, well, and this is what he told me. He goes, well, I have all the benefits. I said, well, that's a great thing. Our company has healthcare. And he's like, really? So I said, what if I retired you? Would that be weird? He said, yeah, that would be weird. And I said, well, okay. And then a couple of days later, he goes, what do you mean by that? I said, well, if you were retired then you'd have the freedom, the time freedom to be able to do what you want to do and find your purpose. You know, because he hears me talking about Glenn's speech all the time, pain versus purpose.
Mhm.
And so I retired him in May of this year. And it's
Wow.
been amazing, right? He's more present with our kids. He's more involved with our kids. I'm actually gone more than he is now because I go around speaking and doing events and things like that. So it's just really the dynamic. I think the last year and a half, 2 years has been really hard for people.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
whatever
sure.
you can do to bring everybody together and create that community, that's what drives me.
Wow, that's just fantastic. It would be weird for somebody to say, "Can I retire you?" Because you like, how do you do that? What does that look like?
Well, especially women. I mean, the reality is there's not many women that retire their husbands, right? And so I was concerned about, I mean, my husband doesn't have an ego, which that's great, but
Mhm.
I was concerned about how he would feel mentally, like what would he do? But you know, I was like, you've worked really hard for 25 years. Write it down. What are your goals? What are your passions? So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's really involved with my son's football team, and he's, you know,
Awesome.
involved in they're looking for a new coach and interviewing new coaches. And I mean, there's all these cool things that he's doing that he wouldn't have been able to do in his corporate world.
Yeah, grinding it away.
Thanks for taking your time to check out this short video. If you would, and you like it, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and follow us. And there are many more to follow. And thank you again.